Let's proceed to test validation at this moment. Okay, so the IP which we seen just before, we cannot able to see the public IP now. Only private IP we can able to see. Public IP is dismounted. Only you have private IP. So private IP anyhow you are not able to connecting. Just it got error, right? So what we are going to do normally to overcome this issue. To overcome this issue, okay, let's go to the network option. Just go to the VNET-1 and try to see this Bastion option, right? Here is my Bastion option. So private IP, either the way, two ways you can able to connect. One is for the Bastion service, other one is to point to site. See here, you don't have anything like, creating of your uh, Bastion service currently. You can go and deploy the Bastion service connectivity. Okay. And if it is by default, is going to connect and configure it. Okay. So this is the one approach. Once it is successfully done, you can able to do. Let's try to see the production one as well. Just go to the Bastion option, and at this moment, I just deployed, automatic deployment, but I want to go and configure the manual as well. So to connect a private IP both the ends. So here is you can see the name actually. Okay, so the Bastion service name. Okay, so it is going to give this Bastion service information and all. Use the public IP information or the VNet information so that it is going to create actually. Okay, so if you want to see this Bastion service, how we are going to connect and all, you have the template over here. Okay, so you can go and see this configuration information, how it is going to charge. Okay, basic how it is going to charge and all. Some information it will be. Manually also you can able to configure it. Okay, so this is all about the configuration process. Let it deploy actually. I just deploying here dev vnet bastion services. So it is going to take some time actually. And if you can see this, Bastion service deploying automatically of the Bastion service and all. If you can see here, okay, you can explore it how the service it is going to work on it. Basically, see you have all the workloads on the number of VMs in the one VNet. Okay, you are going to connect the Bastion. Okay, all the type of VMs, either Linux or the Linux or Windows, both the VMs you can connect with the secure tunnel 443 and all. Okay, so the best way is you are going to securing your environment. So here also you can able to connect with this Bastion multiple use case scenarios we have. Okay, the what is the prerequisites and all, also it is going to give some information. Okay, so the architecture kind of related stuff we have, and yeah, we can use that. So if you can go and check the deploying of specific setting, if you want to do Bastion specific setting, you can go and deploy it. Okay, so you required some VNet information is required, and you need required virtual machine to specific on this particular VNet. You have to make sure, and also the deploying of Bastion services. Okay, so configuring of manual you have the both of just before I did deploying of uh, automatic one. Okay, manual configuration one. You should make sure that network details, location, what kind of tier you want, standard and basic one. Okay, so VNet information, Eureka associated virtual network is Bastion is first connected. This 26 subnet is required, subnet configuration. That's it. It is going to deploy. Okay, so the main important thing is Azure Bastion subnet. The name specification is mandatory. So the same name you have to take it up. Just go to this production one. I want to do now manually. Okay, just make sure this name should be like. Okay, it is going to accepting that tier is basically the basic standard. I'm going to take the basic one. So instance count, how many instances that you want to deploy in this specific basic tier. Okay, so it is going to showing the only two. If you go for the standard, max to max, it is going to accept 50 Bastion connections, it is going to accept. But at this moment, I'm going to take this, single one. I just make sure the only two connections I require, and just drop down. You have which VNet you require to make that VNet Bastion connectivity. So here I am dev VNet. I could see. Okay, SQL VNet RG. Okay, resource group, it is showing. Okay, so dev VNet I'm just taking, since we have the location East US. If I go for the West US, the one which you config for the production one, West US, it will show us the West US location prod VNet, right? So this is what we do. So to associate the virtual network bastion must be contain some subnet. If you guys remember, I just created only one VNet, sorry, one subnet. So you don't have any VNet, right? So you can configure the subnet for the same VNet and for the bastion related network. Just go to this subnet to add, okay, with a just give the any name. I'm just given bastion name and provide this specification minimum to 6. If you go for the 7, it won't accept. Okay, so let's see. I'm just giving this 7 or 8. Okay, it is accepting. Earlier, it is not going to accepting. Okay, so 12, 16 and all. Let's keep this one 26. That's fine. Okay, so just save this one. Okay, so now it is going to deploying at this moment. Okay, so successfully deployed for the Bastion's services, and I'll just take this. Okay, load this one as well. Now we can accommodate that subnet over here. Still, I'm not able to reflecting. Okay, so the name should be like this actually. Okay, AzureBasten subnet. That's what it is not taking. No issue. We'll create one more subnet to specific of creating a Bastion subnet related stuff. Just give the name so that it is going to identify. Press OK. Okay. Now it is redeployed one more subnet. You can create multiple subnet in the single VNet. Okay. So that is just make sure that. Okay, I could able to see that Bastion subnet got created with the name of Azure Bastion subnet. Okay, so now it is reflecting because of the name. We have 3 subnets, but it is grayed out. If you guys see the name, if you are creating with that, it is going to help you to creating of the Bastion now. Just simple click on create for the production one. It is going to create it. See, both the ways I am just deployed at this moment. One is for the automatic Bastion deployment. Other one is the manual Bastion deployment. So now it is in progress, not yet successfully configured. Let it deploy. Why? Because the Bastion service is going to take some 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, just bear with me so that once it is got completed, we'll try to connect the validation part by using of the private IP. See, since I am not able to connect with the private IP of the VM01 and the VM02, so both the cases we can try to validate by using of the private network with by using of the Bastion services. Anyone have any questions? You can see the deployment progress over here. Just go to the resource group and make sure that resource group under the resource group, what resource group we have used, SQL VNet RG we have used resource group. And if you can go and see this deployment progress, so how much time it is going to take and all. So one Bastion services got deployed. Maybe it is Basten VNet. Okay, so I think the VM1 maybe. Let's see. Just go to the VM01 and okay. Under VM01, you can see the Baston's C. Now still Baston is updating now. Just wait some time. Post that you can able to see that. Okay. Yeah, I could able to see this, Baston services at this moment. Provide the name actually, what name you want to connect. Okay, or else IP address also you can able to take. SQL VM01, right? SQL VM01. That is the host name. And provide the password actually. And just simple connectivity option. Okay. I'm able to connecting now. It is pop up. It will give some blocking of the pop up. Once you get it approved, you are able to connect the Bastion network. So just allow here. Okay, so now reconnect. It is going to connect now. It is showing login failed. Okay, let's see that.
I think SQL admin username and password.
Yes, yes, right. SQL admin, right. Okay, good. Let's see now. Okay, it has got. Uh, yeah, see now I'm able to connecting here. The VM01. Okay, so VM01 I connected VM02. That's what it is working fine now. So you can validate this, Bastion services as well to connect. So this is what we typically we did. So today, what exactly I did. So the most of the real-time use cases to how we are going to connect in between two VNet SQL servers is got deployed uh, by using of the peering concept. And regularly we will use for a VM connectivity for the public IP that is nowhere recommendable real-time environment. So the best approach would be configuring of the point to site or the site to site or Bastion services. So this tomorrow we are going to implement and try to connect by using of the point to site and the site to site connectivity. We will validate the SQL Server connectivity. Okay, just do your experiment your end also. So the dependency of the SQL servers with the network concepts. Okay. Any questions?
Nothing.
All right. Good. Thanks for your time. Actually, it is 11 o'clock now. Okay. So to extending of your time. Okay. So see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye, man. Have a great
Yeah. Bye. Bye bye. Bye. Udit.